Hello?
Amanda.
Amanda, you're muted. I can't hear anything.
Oh, was I muted? All righty. Well, hello, you guys. So I'm so excited. So we have Jennifer and myself. Jennifer is a top leader in the business on our team, you guys. She's a total rock star. And so I'm so excited just to partner up with her tonight. And she's going to share with you guys literally how she's probably made like $2,000 in selling her samples. So she is such a rock star at it and just this business in general. And so she is going to share all of her tips and everything she's doing on how she's making that cash. So I want to know, have any of you guys sold any of your sample coffees yet? Any through like the app or anything? Go ahead in the chat below. Go ahead and say yes or how much. But she is going to go over that in just a little bit. And then we're both going to go over exactly how to get distributors, like who wants to grow their team, right? And so everybody should have those $69 codes right now, unless you've used all of yours. If you are new and you just joined our team, then you have 3 codes that you can bring 3 people on to your team for only $69, just like you probably joined if you're new in the month of February. So I'm so excited just to bring you guys all kinds of tips and just, tools that you guys can not only, take in, but then also go and apply this afterwards. So that's the thing with our trainings, you guys, is that really when you guys are learning something, that you guys are writing it down. I hope that you guys all have pen and paper, writing it down, taking notes so that you retain so much more, but then you take what you learn and go apply it. And I will tell you guys, I am a top enroller. I've been a top enroller, for years and years in this business. And Jennifer Weatherly is another top enroller. So you guys are hearing tips from us and from systems and things that we do that work. And then what we do is we know that it works because then we teach you guys to do it and you guys do it and it works. And then you guys teach your team. And so it's just that trickle effect. And so I will say the biggest thing that we like to do, I know Jennifer and I both do this, is we keep it so simple and we're just consistent. And so we want to teach you guys that not only the things that we're doing, but now that it can be duplicated to you guys and that you guys can teach this to now other people when you bring them on. So I'm so excited, you guys. My name is Amanda Busher. I'm the Ambassador Diamond Leader on our team. And let's see how many people we have. All right, 91. I'm striving to get at least over 100 on our call tonight. So I'm just super excited just to welcome all of you guys. So if you guys are new, if you're new from January or February, comment below, say, I'm new, I'm so excited, and I can't wait to meet you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to Jennifer. Okay, there you go. I see you, my friend. I'm going to pass on to Jennifer, and she's going to show you guys. She's going to even go into exactly how to use the app, you guys. But what is so cool is that I just sold my first one through the app yesterday, and it was so fun. And it's like effortless. And so she's going to share with you exactly how she's doing it and walk you through the Connect app to show you guys how to do it. But it was so awesome. And now what is so cool is that the person who bought it in this like cute little package, they're going to get 3 samples of the coffee. So what that does is not only does it put, cash right into your, your pockets, but now, or into your Venmo or into your bank account, but now what it's also doing is now you have a potential customer. Okay. So I'll go ahead and let Jennifer kind of introduce herself, and she'll go into all the goods on how you guys can make some skinny coffee cash. Jennifer, you should be able to share the screen. You just plug in, I think maybe I have to make you a co-host. Let's see if that works. But I think
Okay,
that
cool.
you just have to plug it in, and then you should be
I
able
have
to.
it plugged in and good to go. I just wanted to make sure, like, if I had to be a co-host or not. So
Okay, I just made you one, so I think that you should be good.
awesome. Okay. So yeah, I'm Jennifer Weatherly, for those who do not know, and I am a triple diamond in the company. I've been in for 3 years now, and I do this full time, and I absolutely love what I get to do. And you guys, like, I'm all about trying new things. So when we released this It Works Connect app, I was all about it. And I feel like they're constantly updating it and making it super easy for us to use. There's so many features on there already, like the shopping list feature, for example, is life, especially for like those customers that don't feel comfortable giving out their information. You can literally just create a shopping list and send them the link, and they can just check out all on their own in like a second. So when they created, or when they announced at conference that they had this new feature to get sample packs out much more efficiently, opposed to like having to go to the post office all the time and taking time out of my day. You know, this is a push month for me. So I'm like, the less I have to leave my house, the better. So when they said this, like, I was a little worried at first, because like I have a ton of products on hand that I like to just use for samples as it is, because I'm always like trying to make, you know, I'm trying to make money as many ways as possible. So on top of weekly bonuses, on top of monthly commissions, we can get rack cash, right? Or you can sell our samples and get like easy, quick cash in our pockets. So I've always sold the products that I have on hand as samples, but I had to go to the post office, like I said. So when they announced this feature where they eliminated that step, I was like, okay, I need to learn this process, right? And it took me a bit to like actually dive in, like, you know, because I'm kind of stuck in my ways. What I'm doing is working. I can just go to the post office, but I was hearing people in the background like talking about how amazing it was and how they're just like getting so many people to buy. And me personally, I am talking about the skinny coffee, the keto coffee, all day long. I'm posting about it in my stories. I'm going live making it. I'm posting my results. I'm taking pictures of me drinking it. So everybody kind of already sees me talking about this. And so I feel like I kind of had a little advantage when it came to these sample packs, because now these people who maybe aren't quite ready to buy, now they're able to sample it before they buy. And you guys, I can guarantee you, these people who are buying these samples from me, they're gonna want more, and they're going to purchase. They're gonna become loyal customers, and then they're gonna become distributors. Like, mark my words, I guarantee it. So basically, I wanna show you guys what I'm doing, because it's working. So I heard a few people share different methods, and I kind of played around with it, and then I found one that really worked for me. And it was so to the point. I wasn't like vomiting out my mouth, like explaining like what this coffee is, what it does, all this. I'm just like straight to the point. Here's the link. Here's how you check out. Give me your information, and then collect their payment, and I send it out. So I want to show you, and I will also share verbiages in the scripts in the chat. But let me go to my screen share real quick. Pray that it works, you guys. Because I want to show you guys. So you all should have the It Works Connect app already downloaded to your phones, right? Okay. Yay. Okay, so this is your Connect app, your It Works Connect app, right? Over here, this is what it looks like. You should all have it downloaded. If you don't, if you're new, get this app, because it's live, and you're gonna need it to do your sample packs. So when you're in your Connect app for the first time, mine's gonna look a little different because I already have the app. It's called the It Works Sample app. And it's gonna look right, it's gonna be right here, okay? It's gonna say like It Works Sample app. You're gonna click on it and you're gonna download that app. It's completely free. Once you get it, it's gonna look like this. This is when you're in that sample app. You see there's these 4 options: send a sample, prospects, alerts, and messaging. So like, it's like literally laid out so clean for you, okay? So the first things first, you're gonna need credits in order to send a sample, right? So you click on send a sample, and when you're here at the top, you're going to see purchase credits, and you're going to see send a sample. You're going to purchase your credits here. And I'm actually just going to show you guys because I'm like slinging these samples like no other. So I know if I get some, I'm going to sell them anyway. So I'm just going to literally show you guys so you guys can visually see. So you're literally going to purchase your credits, right? You will be able to enter your card information. It's linked to your eSuite, and that'll be a step. I already did that step, so you won't be able to see me like set that up, which I'm glad. But anyway, you can either choose. You can get 1 sample credit for $8, or you can get 5 sample credits for $30. I right off the bat went for the $30 for 5 credits because I'm selling each sample pack for $30. So you're gonna end up making a lot of profit. And honestly, instead of doing 1 at a time, you might as well knock out 5 and just save some money. So I'm going to literally just get 5 more credits. My information's on there. You just slide to purchase, okay? So when you do this, you're finally gonna have credits now in your account. So now you're gonna be able to send those samples, okay? So going back to your screen, now you can click on send sample. So what I do is, obviously you're gonna need prospects information, right? You're not just gonna start sending samples, you wanna collect payment first. So what I did was, I would go on Facebook, you guys, and I can put in the chat too when I'm not talking, but I would just post about these awesome Skinny Brew sample packs that I had. And I put a picture of the actual sample pack on there so they can see exactly what they're gonna get. And I explained right in it that it's a sample pack, it's a 3-day supply. You can order it for $20. Like I'm not leaving anything out. It's all laid out for them. So anybody that comments, they're ready for that sample pack. So when I message them, I'll send them a message to get their information. Let me back out real quick, or maybe I can do it. Hold on, you guys. Or Amanda, do you have? Okay, here. Anyway, when you click on get prospect information, let me just do this. I'll just show you guys real quick because this is actually a really good feature too. When you click on get prospect information, they already have ones in here. I'll send mine in the chat when I'm not talking. But if you click on share right here, you guys, they have pre-made scripts for you. Like you literally just have to copy and paste it. So the top one is an example for if you were like texting somebody or talking to them through Facebook Messenger or Instagram. And then the bottom one is an example for if you were like sending them an email. But you can literally just copy and paste that and send that to them. And then you would go back, and then where it says post right here, that is how you will send the link. Now, Facebook is having issues with sending it through Facebook Messenger. So they're working out the kinks on that, I'm sure. But you can send it through like text or email, the actual link. But I found ways around this because like I was going ham and I was like sending the link to everybody. And I'm sure everybody who was utilizing this app was doing the same thing. And so maybe it was like a crash or something. So I literally just worked around sending them the link. And now I just literally ask them for their information, and then I just do the same process. After they send me their information, which is name, phone, email, and address, and I'll send that script. Literally, then they send me their information, and then that's when I collect payment. And I'll just say, okay, awesome. Do you want to pay through Venmo, or do you want to do Facebook Pay or Cash App? Whatever means of payment that works best for you or them. And then once I get their $20, I have their information, so then I'll go right back into my app. And then this is where I'll send the sample, okay? So when I'm in here, I'll click right here, send the sample. And then at the bottom, click the green send sample. And then you'll just literally plug in their information that they already gave you, their name, last name, phone, and email. Then you'll click next here at the top, and then it'll ask you for their address. You'll click next again, you'll confirm their address, and then boom, the sample is sent. So then I just wanna let them know, okay, look, I just sent your sample. So when you're at that main screen, it literally shows every single person that I've sent a sample to, right? So these all ship today. I let all these people know, like, hey, your sample shipped. Like, are you so excited? I let them all know. They're super excited. And then right before this Zoom, I had Constant she ordered. So what I would do at this point, I would take a screenshot super quick, and I would just literally screenshot just for her so she could see that. And then I will send that to her via however we were talking, text, email, Facebook Messenger, Instagram. I give her that screenshot so she could see right there, look it, this is your address, this is your name, and it's ready to ship. And then when I get that notification, see here at the bottom, this is your alerts. Anytime something ships, you will get an alert. So then you can take another screenshot and send it to them to let them know, like, hey, now it's on its way. Like, let me know when it arrives. I want to hear all about it. So that's how I am utilizing this app. It is just like amazing. And like I said, super convenient. It like does everything for you. And it's eliminating me having to go to that post office and paying that shipping. It's just like, it's life. So I'll let Amanda share kind of her little take on it, and then I can share in the chat really quick what I'm sending anytime somebody comments on my post showing an interest in the sample packs.
Awesome. I love that so much. It is just so simple and easy, you guys. I sell a lot of just our regular, keto coffee in the packets. And so what I'll do is, put it in the package and go to the post office. And so this just makes it so much more convenient. Like when I did my first one yesterday, I was like, that is so dang easy. And purchasing the 5 for $30, that is like and then I've been selling all of mine for $20. Or the one I sold yesterday for $20. So that's what I'm doing. So I would definitely sell it for $20. People will pay. That makes it like $7, a little less than $7 for each one. You guys, people are paying more at Starbucks and other things. So they will pay if they find the value in this. So it's really up to us to share them. And so I think Jennifer is going to put some of her verbiages in there, but what I am doing and how I sell, because I sell so many keto samples, you guys, so this is not going to be any different. But what I do is I just make sure that every single day, you guys, I'm being consistent with talking about the samples that I have. So I will go live if you guys follow my stories, I will go live every morning making my coffee. And at the very end of my video, I say swipe up for samples. And I will have so many people saying samples, all the time. And so, and then I'll give them the option, because I do like, if they don't want the black coffee, I will still do the regular keto coffee that we have. So I'll ask them, do you want a regular keto coffee, or do you like more like a black French roasted kind of coffee, and kind of give them the option. And so so that's what I do. But I would say the biggest thing on how I sell samples is going to be consistency with with what I'm putting out there. It's consistency with my posting, and it's consistency with my stories. And then the other thing, just like what Jennifer said, if I will always try to get them to be a customer first. Like I just had somebody who commented on a post that I just did. I put the example in there. I do try to, that was kind of a long post that I did, but I do try to make my post just very short, sweet, to the point. But on that person particular, she was like, okay, I want it. But then I was like, okay, do you want the samples, or are you wanting like the full, package, the 90-day? And she actually wanted that. So she is now ended up being a customer instead of the samples. So I will always try to turn my samples into customers. But if they just want to try it, then hey, that's cash for you. And now you have a potential customer. And I will tell you, 99.9% of the time, they will sign up as a customer as soon as they try it. So, but I would say the biggest thing, like I said, is if you follow my stories, you see that I talk about the coffee every single morning, or I post about it every single day. So it's in my stories or in my post. And it's just the repetition. It's the consistency that people are seeing over and over and over again. Yeah, if you see Jen's post and stories, you will see the same exact thing. And same, if you look at Jen's post, like you will see that it's very short, sweet, to the point when it comes to the samples, and you guys can even say like, hey, who loves coffee and who wants to lose 10 pounds? I have a couple samples who would like to try my skinny coffee. You know, you can say something like that. And you will have so many people. And yes, some people think that they're for free. And so they'll just say sample, but then you just let them know, hey, I'm so excited. I can send you my verbiage if it's different than Jen's. But you just say, hey, I'm so excited for you to try this skinny coffee. I'm sending some out today. They're 3 for $20. Do you have Venmo or Cash App? You know, ask them, say, and just assume that it's already done. Do you have Venmo or Cash App? And I can, you know, we can get you going right now. And so it just makes it so easy and convenient, you guys. So whether you are, you know, you have a bunch of keto coffee samples, like the individual packets, or whether you are like, okay, I don't have any coffee, but I want to make some cash right now. You guys, what an amazing way. You know, it's such an incredible way to do that. So I think Jennifer pretty much just summed it up. Does anybody have any questions at all? Like, this is the perfect, you know, area to ask questions at, and this is what we want. And so does anybody have any questions about how to get them out, like who to reach, what to do through the Connect app? You guys can either unmute your phone or in the chat. Let me just look at my notes, make sure I didn't. Yeah, so in my notes, I just said consistency, doing it, you guys. And just a really quick way, I put it in the Zoom chat. But the first thing, you guys, one, make a post, okay? Just make a post. And I would make a post every single day about it. You can even do it, you know, a post in your timeline on Instagram and on your stories. Every single day, you guys post about it, because every single day, you guys, if you guys are doing it right, you guys are going to get money in every single day. Like Jen has gotten over, I don't even know, like she's sold like over, I think 10 or 12 or something like that, you know, in the last couple of days. So, you know, it's just that consistency over and over again. Number two is you send them a message, and Jen put all of her verbiages in there. What she is doing, it works. So copy that and do it word for word, you guys. Don't like tweak it unless like you know, just don't add things, you know, but use what she has. And then number three, you're going to just collect the money and then you send it off. It is just so simple. The other thing I was going to say is I loved what Jen said, is that she is following up with her people. So as soon as it's shipping, she's sending them, she's getting them hyped, she's getting them excited, and she's taking care of her customers. And I think that is so key in this business, because you guys know that we are in a business of serving other people, whether it's our team, or it's our customers. But our job is to serve and give them the best customer service ever. And so I thought that was so amazing that you said that, Jen. So she is sending them, hey, this is about to ship. But then what she's going to do is she knows when it's shipped. So she's going to say like, hey, how's your coffee going? Did you make, like, you know, what did you think? And she's going to check up on them and say, how is your coffee? And then what she's going to say is, you know what? I have 40% off. You know, do you want to get the full package? You know, so now she has a customer. And so you guys see that not only is this putting money in your pocket, but you're growing your business, which is so amazing, right? Our company literally, like, how amazing is it? They just give us all the tools that we need to be successful in this. Okay, anybody, let's see. Anybody have any questions that maybe we didn't go over, or that you just kind of thought of? Or Jen, do you have anything else that you want to say about that?
So like you were saying, like following up, let me show real quick. On there, it may, like, it's so easy too. It even has that already good to go. Like when you have prospects information on there, see, like these are all my prospects, how they sent me their information and stuff. You see how it has follow-up and none set. So like, let's see, Christy, well, I guess you can see Christy. She sent me her information, but she didn't send me her payment yet. I didn't collect payment, so I did not send her a sample. I'm going to follow up with her tomorrow at 1 p.m. because I'm going to be like, hey, like, I have all your information. Do you still want to place your order? Like, you can set a follow-up on here too. Just go to follow-up, and you can literally like select the day and time, and then like you have a follow-up, boom, just like that. So wanted to show that real quick.
Awesome. I love that so much. Very cool. Let's see, our 40% off. No, so Janie, it is actually when they become a customer, they get 40% off. So for instance, like normally our regular, I don't know how much the so our normal keto coffee is normally $65 for retail, but as a customer, they will get it for $39. So they get 40% off when they become a loyal customer of ours. And that's how they get that 49% off. And yeah, the skinny brew is 49. I just couldn't remember how much the retail price is. It like 85 or something like that, or 75 or something like that. So yeah, so our customers get the 40% off, which is amazing. And they get all kinds of perks. Yeah, you're welcome. Can you go over when a potential DT goes through this process? Can you go over when a potential distributor goes through this process? I'm not Jennifer, I think you mean like the Connect app, like what Jennifer showed you on, I guess I'm not understanding the question. Jen, do you know?
I'm wondering if she's like referring to like what you guys are talking about, like getting people to pre-sell sample packs to join the business, maybe.
Okay, we can talk about that. The potential distributor. Yeah. Okay, we can talk about like pre-selling and stuff, but if anybody doesn't have any questions about like the samples, we're gonna move on to distributors, which is such another fun topic to go over. I love talking about how to get distributors, you guys. I will tell you, Jennifer, like again, like I said, like she is a huge top enroller with distributors, and same with me. And so what we do, Jen and I literally are in sync with exactly how we do our business. And so what we do works, you guys. And so I know it will work for you guys too. I will say that getting a distributor, and I want you guys to be 100% honest with yourself and with us tonight. And you don't have to say, you can just shake your head if you want, but in the chat, I would love, whoever is honest, I would love if at any point you guys said today or this week or the last couple days, man, I can get distributors, but I can't get I can get customers, but I can't get distributors. Or man, I'm having such a hard time getting distributors. Distributors are so tough for me. Have any of you guys ever said that at all in your life of being in this business? Erin says, yes, Holly, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I figured that would be the case. So my simple answer is to this, you guys. It is a mindset, okay? 100% a mindset. What we say every day, what you guys are saying every day, and I talk to you guys and you guys will tell me, and I say, just change that mindset, because it is a mindset, you guys. If we tell ourselves, man, I'm struggling getting distributors, man, I just can't get people on our team. Well, guess what? You are putting that in your mind and you are putting that out into the universe. And so you will not get a distributor, you guys. It will be such a struggle for you guys to get distributors. So here's what I want you guys to do is always take that out of your vocabulary, okay? I want you to wake up and say, I'm a distributor, enroller, rock star. I just get tons of distributors to come into my business. Lord, please bring me 2 people I can help today. I am so good at getting distributors. I am an amazing leader. You know, speak that stuff into yourself, into the universe, into your life, because honestly, I guarantee when you do, it will be like a light just went off. Like it will be a complete night and day with your business. Getting distributors, you guys, if you guys have gotten customers, you guys can get distributors. No question about it. Okay, there is no difference. The only difference is we tend to talk more about the products. We feel comfortable for some reason to talk more about the products, especially when we are new versus the business. And so we want to teach you guys tonight exactly how, no matter if you have been in this for a couple years, a couple months, or a couple days, we want to teach you guys exactly how to get distributors constantly, all the time. Okay, just this last just last week I got 10 and already another 3 for this week, you know, and it's just because I'm putting it out there every day. I say, Lord, please bless me with people I can help today. Please bring me people who need this business that I can help. And honestly, you guys, they will come. And so, but not only do we put it out there, they will come with not only putting it out there, but with the work that we do. Okay, so getting distributors, you guys, it is 1, a mindset, and 2, it is consistency, and 3, it is asking. Okay, so those 3 things, you guys, and I promise you, you guys will grow your business and it will be so incredible. Okay, but you have to do those 3 things. So I'm going to kind of let Jen take over, and then I'll just kind of piggyback and kind of let you guys know some things that I do. But you guys, we will probably say the same thing. So I'm just going to let her kind of take over because she's so amazing. And just kind of, you know, maybe Jen, do you want me to just kind of ask you some questions and you can kind of, or do you want to just kind of go as you want? What's the best way for you?
It doesn't matter. I mean, if you want, you could ask me questions. I mean, because pretty much like you said, we're probably going to say a lot of the same things because, like, honestly, you guys, I was that person. I was saying, I'm getting all these loyal customers, but why am I not getting distributors? And literally, it's because I was focusing on not getting the distributors. That's why they weren't coming. I was so focused on what wasn't happening instead of getting to work and trying to, you know, put that action behind it and making it happen. So, like, Amanda hit the nail on the head. Like, I have that written all over my notes. It's like mindset, 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 because it is. I feel like everything in this business comes down to mindset, whether it be enrolling loyal customers or distributors. Like, everything comes down to your mindset. And like Valerie said it in the chat, and I say it all the time too, in the beginning I used to say, like, fake it till you make it. And like now I hate hearing that because, like, we're not faking it till we make it. Like believe it until we achieve it. Like, that is what I started focusing on. I was believing that these distributors are gonna come to me, and you know what? Slowly they started coming to me, and then more started coming to me. And then, like, my whole mindset just shifted from, well, they're not coming, to, oh my God, they're coming. Oh my gosh, even more are gonna come. And then I got excited again. And so, you know, once they started signing up, like, I started posting about it even more because I was like, wow, you know, I just started posting about it more and they just started coming in. And I'm working on my mindset at the same time, but like, literally, if you want something, do more of it. So if you're getting a lot of customers, I'm probably going to assume you're posting about the products a lot every day, probably going live, sharing about them, making them, sharing results, posting about them in your stories. I guarantee you're doing that, and that's why you're enrolling these customers. Now, maybe if you're not enrolling these distributors, maybe put a little bit more focus on that. Do the same thing you're doing when it comes to enrolling customers, like sharing products and results, but flip it around to sharing about the opportunity and what it's doing for you and what it can do for you. I know when you're first joining and you're new, like, you don't have that story right off the bat. Like, you assume, like, well, I can't talk about the business because I don't have a story. Well, I'm just going to say that's bullcrap because you joined for a reason. Share that. Share why you joined. Right there is putting that opportunity out there because you took that risk, you took that chance, and you tried something new. People are going to relate to that. And that's kind of what it comes down to too. People are not going to buy into this business or these products until they first buy into you. So you need to be relatable. You need to share your story, share why you joined. And people are going to start showing more interest. They're going to be more intrigued. And then you're going to start enrolling those distributors. I can promise you that.
Yes, I love that so much. So I know Jen and I are very similar in what we do. Because I coach Jennifer. No, I'm just joking. Jennifer teaches me so much, you guys. And I just, like, she is so incredible about her posting and saying her stories every day. What I love about Jennifer is she is so consistent, you guys. And that is how she gets enrollments, is she is so consistent, and she repeats herself every single day. Okay. And that's what is so cool about this business is it is not hard. It's just repeating ourselves. But what is so cool about that is we can teach you guys these things too. Okay. So I will say, and Jen, please, like, piggyback off of this, but there's 3 things that I do how I get distributors, okay? Or actually 4 things. So 1, I pray about people to come into my business every day. I put it out in the universe. I journal about it. I am constantly talking about, and I ask the Lord, I say, Lord, please bless my team. Please bless my business. Please, you know, bring abundance to my business. Every single day I do that. So number 1, you guys, and I put in, because Jen talked about your story. So copy that, but we'll kind of get into that in a minute. But number 1, you guys, we're going to go into this really quick, and then I'm going to have Jen kind of talk to you guys about the $69 codes and how to utilize those. But 1 is posting. Posting about your story, like Jen said. So here's a little format you guys can do and post about your story. Okay. What did your life look like before it works? Okay. And some of you guys, it was just a couple days ago. You know, how did you find it? What were you kind of skeptical about? And you can leave that one in or out, whatever you guys want to do. What was like now, and invite them to your story. So how this could look is so simple, okay? Before I started It Works, I worked full-time as a dental hygienist. I struggled so bad leaving my son at childcare. I found out It Works from a friend who was doing it. I was a little bit hesitant because I've never done anything like this before. Now I'm retired for 5 years and we get to enjoy our days together as a family every single day. I would love to help 5 other mamas who also want to stay home with their kiddos. And then I put a picture with me and my family. So simple, right? Now that's now. This is how it looked like before when I very first joined. And I will tell you guys, it was probably easier for people to believe me then than it is now. It was easier for people to believe that I was making $500 extra a month versus $30,000 extra a month. That's when people are like, wait, what? You know, so it was easier for me to catch those attentions. So here's what I would say when I first joined. I'm struggling so bad right now. I have major anxiety leaving my son at childcare while I am working full-time, doing dental hygiene. I started a business that my friend was doing, making extra money from her phone. I'm super, a little hesitant because I've never had anything like this before, but I am having so much fun and so much guidance. And I'm making extra money with this. I would love to help other moms who are just like me, who are struggling out there, to also make extra money. Who wants to do this with me? Who wants to partner up? Like that. So how is your story? Obviously, your story is different than my story. But that's the beauty of this business, is you are going to relate to those people who you're supposed to relate to. You're going to relate to, maybe you have tons of debt. Maybe you're young like Caitlin and are, you are going through school, or you have debt, or, whatever it is, you are going to relate to those people. And so it's going to be your story, your journey. And so tell that every day, you guys. What I do is I repeat my story every day. I have a couple different ways that I do it in my notes or in my word board, and I just copy and paste that. And then a little tip that I do, you guys, after I make my post, I save my own post to my, to my collections in my Facebook. I save my own post and I'll use it next week. And the week after, and the week after. Just put a new picture with it. Change up the words a little bit. It can be that easy, you guys. So tell your story every day. Jen, if you guys follow her, she has amazing stories in her actual story. So post about the, stories in your guys' Facebook, Instagram stories. Okay. Jen, do you want to say anything about posting or stories or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, just piggy banking, back off of what you said. I do that too, you guys, that's why I try to get a lot of distributors, and I focus mostly on posting about the opportunity, because I feel like I can get customers by posting about the products and results and getting out host to post. That's how I get majority of my customers. I just love host to post for that. So I feel like I got that down. So honestly, I just focus on posting about the opportunity, about the business all day long, to my page, like Amanda said, and to my stories. And not only am I sharing my story, I like to share other people's success stories too, because people want to see other people's success as well. And I kind of wanted to say something too, like what Amanda said, how to tell your story. It's so funny, we're so alike. I wrote this down too. It's 4 things. And I shared this before, but if you're struggling to tell your story, you can literally have that outline, like Amanda said, and you can even break it down. I broke it down into 4 things, and I put number 1, before this business, I was, say what you were doing before this business. 2, I joined. 4, why did you join? 3, what I have found is, and you can say what you found along the way. 4 is my goal now is. So if I was sharing, Amanda shared for her, before this business, I was a stay-at-home mom living paycheck to paycheck while my husband worked and broke his back all day long outside, slaving in his pool business in the Arizona hot heat. And I literally joined to bring in a few extra $100 so that way, I can help out, but also so a little selfishly, so I can go go like shop and buy some things for myself. And then what I found along the way is so much more. I found that this is not just a side business where I could bring in a couple extra $100 a month. I found that this is an opportunity that is so much bigger than that. This is a faith-based company that literally brought my husband home full time and allows me to stay home with my kids full time. And my goal now is to show others that they're no different, that they can do the same thing as long as they have the belief in themselves and put the action behind it. So literally, like, you can like tell your story in like a few sentences if you just have a little guideline to help you get there. Just like break it down like that. So I love that you brought that up because I put that on my thing too. But honestly, just have that mindset and belief that you can enroll distributors and just be yourself. Don't try to be like anybody else. You can follow all the top leaders in this company and you can relate to them and have things that, you know, are relatable, but at the end of the day, people are gonna wanna hear from you. They're gonna buy into you, not you trying to be like somebody else. Like, they found success from being themselves. That's their story, right? You can like pick it like pieces at it and like have things that you relate to, but at the end of the day, you need to be you. You need to be authentic. Be yourself. And along the way, you're going to find your story. It literally took me a year into this business to figure out like my why. Like my story changed. It was constantly evolving. It never stayed the same. And I feel like that's a good thing. You don't want to stay the same. Your story should be constantly changing. You should be constantly evolving. So from where I was 2 years ago, my goals, my dreams, like, they're not the same as what they are today. So it is going to change. So you guys struggling trying to find your story or like why you're doing this, just allow yourself time, and you will see as you work business, as you catch that vision, as you get those wins along the way, you know, you're going to, that's your story. Your story is unfolding right there. The more you work this business and stick to it and just give it your all, like, your story is just going to unfold in the process. And people are going to see that as you stay consistent and share with the world every single day through your Facebook or your Instagram, because like, that's your resume. That's what people are seeing every day. So don't just limit it to your timeline. Share stories all day long too, because people are going to see that and people are going to want more of that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I love all of that. So good. So I love Melinda put in some like things that she's doing every single day. I love that so much, you guys. So like I said, number 1 is pray about people who come into your business. Number 2 is post. Number 3, you guys, go live. Like, go live, and not only post, but if that like scares you to pieces, like, you know, that's okay. Like, but honestly, you guys, people will see that you're normal, that you're a human. Like, I will go live and I have no makeup on. I'm making my coffee. My kids are running in the background. Like, I have no idea what they're about to say, you know, but that's my life. And I know that other people, you know, will see that and they'll be like, well, Amanda's a hot mess mom who is also, you know, killing it with her business. I think I could do that too, you know? So go live, tell your story. But what that does is it brings emotion to things and people are going to connect with you. Okay, it will bring people to connect with you. So maybe go live a couple of times a week. If you're like really like, okay, I'm getting diamond, I'm getting that $15,000 bonus, go live every day. I challenge you to go live every day and people will follow you guys. I will tell you just one quick story. When I first started this business, there was a $500 Christmas cash bonus. Or no, sorry, I was going Ruby. I just started and I remember I was like, okay, it was Christmas time and I'm like, I want to get to Ruby. It's like a little bit before Christmas. And I remember having all my friends, and Courtney's on here, she was there. And I was not even like, I was probably like just starting, not even close to Ruby, but I told all of my friends, you guys, I'm so dang excited. Like, I'm going to be making $500. I'm going like Ruby. And I showed them the chart. I'm like, I'm going to be this number. I'm like, I'm so dang excited. I think I had like 2 customers at the time, you guys. I'm like, I'm going to be $500 every single, like, or this month. And, you know, I totally like was so far from it, but that was my goal. And I was telling them my goal, and that's what I was going to be doing. And that excitement and that like energy that I brought them, do you guys know, it brought so many people to my business. And they were like, whoa, Amanda just started, she's going to make $500. They had no idea how close or far I was. They just saw my excitement. So you guys be excited about this. You guys understand that, you know, we have an opportunity. We get to do this. There's not a lot of people back in the day, like our parents, this wasn't really around, you know, or some of you guys, like your parents or whatever, you know, like this is such an amazing opportunity here in the, you know, in the time that we live in, that we are able to make money from our phone. We get to do this, you guys. Be excited about this. Show them how, you know, excited this is going and how this is going to change your guys' you know, family, your life. Share that with people, because I promise you guys, people are going to join you when you are excited and when you are confident. And that was the other thing, you guys. I was not confident about this business at all, but I sure made it seem like I was confident, because I'm like, I'm going to get this bonus and I'm going to get this $500. And, you know, then I'm like, okay, I just didn't get a customer. Hopefully I'll get a customer, you know, like, so, you know, just show excitement and confidence, you guys. And I will tell you, you will have people pouring into your feed, into your, you know, post, your messaging and your text, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so who do we ask, right? I always get this, like, I just don't know who to ask. I don't have a big network. So first of all, every single day, you got to do the core 4 and 1 more. Okay, you got to do those 5 things that we coach every single day. If you have not watched the video, the newbie video I did, it is in our unit section. Go watch that tonight. But we got to do the core 4 and more, okay? But on top of that, who do we ask? These are the 3 types of people that I wrote down on my list that I write down all the time, okay? So hopefully you can write this down. Number 1, who would be good at this business? Okay, who would be good? Who's like, you know, has a good personality? Who has a good network? Who has a job that they would, you know, be so good at this? You know, who would be good at this business? Number 2, who would I like to work with? What friends would I like to work with? What, you know, maybe it's my sister, maybe it's, I don't have a sister, but maybe it's your sister, maybe it's your cousins, maybe it's your aunt, maybe it's your mom, maybe it's your friends. Who would you like to work with? Okay. Number 3, who needs this? Okay. Who do you see or who do you know that's struggling? Who do you know that is working so hard and they have children and they would just like to see their kids a little bit more? Or who has so much debt, or who, you know, is literally struggling to put food on their table, who can't pay their bills? Who needs this? Those are the 3 things that I look for, okay? Now, what I ask for every single day is I ask for certain distributors to come on my team. I want people who are hardworking. I want people who are no excuses, who are busy people like me, because we all know that the busier we are, the more successful we are. Busy people get stuff done, right? So I look for people who are determined, who are just ready, eager. They're hungry. They're coachable. They're relentless. Okay, I look for people who are like that. And then I think, okay, Amanda, am I like that? Do I meet all those criteria that I'm asking for? Okay, so that's kind of what I do. And then let's see. I would say, okay, so posting, asking. So now here's what I do, you guys. This is how I get my distributors, okay? And I know Jen does this too. We post, we go live. Okay, so we pray, we post, we go live, okay? And the 4th thing is we ask, okay? We ask all of our customers after maybe they've gotten their first product and we follow up with them and they're loving it. Then we say, hey, I'm so glad that you're loving this. Have you ever considered making extra money from your phone, or maybe jumping on my team, you know, with me? You know, ask, okay? They might not say yes, but guess what it did? It just put a little thought into their mind, like, and then they're going to be thinking about it, okay? So ask all of your customers, ask all of your potential customers who can't afford the product right now. Hey, I know you said that you can't afford this, but, you know, would you want to make extra money and you can get the products for free? You know, ask your potentials. Ask anybody who comments or likes on your post. That is free range to be like, hey, sister, thanks for, you know, liking on my post. Would you like more information about what I do and how I just went to, you know, amusement park all day long today? You know, ask them, you guys. So I ask, let's see, I ask anybody who views my stories. If they viewed one of my stories, I ask them. I ask everybody who has done a host to post for me, and I'll send you my message that I send to them. I keep it so short and simple, you guys, but if you guys are not asking, you are not going to get, okay? So you have to make sure that you are asking people, okay? So I just send this, so super simple, okay? Let's see, I ask, am I missing anything, Jen? I ask all of my customers, potential customers, anybody who hosts a post for me, just ask people, okay? And that's typically what I say. And sometimes if I'm really hungry for distributors and I just go through my A through Z list and I might send this message out to several of the people. Just say, hey, I know this is kind of random, just throwing this out there, but would you like to make an extra $500 extra a month? You know, I would love, you know, to give you more information, or can I send you more information? Okay. Jen, do you have anything to add to that?
Honestly, I think you like covered it all and just hit the nail on the head with that.
Okay.
That's what I do too. I pray, post, go live, ask, and then I follow up like crazy until they say no.
Yes, I didn't say follow up. So write that one down too. Follow up. Follow up is in the fortune, you guys, or fortune's always in the follow up. Always follow up, you guys. I will tell you guys, and I know a lot of you guys are my people on here too, and I know Jen can also attest for this, but typically, you guys, studies have been done where it is an average of 2 to 11 times of following up before somebody joins your team or buys a product from you. Okay? I will tell you, when they see the value in it, they will do it. Okay? And if somebody's like, I don't have the $99 or the $69, they do. They can find it. We all find a way. It's just they don't see the value in it quite yet. So it's really up to us to show them the value. And we do that by consistency, posting, reaching out, that kind of thing. So you guys, we have those codes that are $69. I'm so dang excited about it. So you guys can bring on 3 people if you guys have those codes for $69 on your team. You guys understand that is really, you just built a Ruby right there. When you get 3 people, you just built a Ruby right there. Rubies make an average of those $500 extra a month, okay? So you just built a Ruby right there. You just need the volume. So those, utilize these things that we just talked about and now go and apply them, okay? Jen, do you have any tips on how people can get these codes out? Maybe they've, you know, with their potentials or anything else that you feel like we need to cover about these codes and getting them out?
So what I'm doing is I'm posting every single day about the opportunity, but I'll also throw in there like you can join my team for $69, or I have just 2 codes left. Like I went in and I got my mom's codes. I went in and I got my husband's codes. Like I'm looking for codes because people want this, you guys. So if you're not asking, then you're doing yourself a disservice. Don't automatically assume, especially those who just join. Don't just assume, oh, I'm new, no one's gonna join. Like, people are going to want to join. $69, you and your best friend can learn this business together. Like, how fun would that be? And on top of joining for $69, you guys, you're gonna get those sample packs in there too, which is easy cash. Like, you can turn around and make that $69 back right away plus profit. Like, it says in your new sample, in your kit, like you're getting 4 Skinny Brew sample mailers, and then you're also getting the 3 Skinny Mailer credits for that app. So right there, that's 7 packs. That's $140 cash that you guys can just put in your pocket, like boom, just from joining. And you can tell anybody too, oh, don't have this $69? Well, let's pre-sell some sample packs and boom, there's your money right there. And then you're gonna get even more money by getting these sample packs in your kit. Like, it's just insane. So literally all I'm doing is I'm not doing much different than what I'm already doing, except maybe my follow-up game is like way more, but I'm literally just posting about the opportunity every single day like I would. I'm posting in my stories every single day. I'm making it very clear that my codes are limited and first come, first serve. That way, you know, people jump. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'll hold your spot until next week. No, if somebody is ready to join right now, I'm going to sign them up on the spot. I'm not holding my codes for anybody. I'm like, no one's special to like for me to save my code, because who knows, you could follow up with that person next week and they're just going to like say, you know what, I can't do it. And then boom, that person that could have joined up on the spot, it's a missed opportunity. So I would say, make it very clear that it's an urgency to use these codes. They're going to expire. Show your excitement, like Amanda said. Go live, get vulnerable, be weird. That's what people are going to relate to. But if you've been in the business for a while, like I'm going to to talk to you guys. Hopefully you guys have been organized with your potential distributors and you have them written down like lists. I know if you've seen my Zooms or my trainings, like I'm all about being organized, especially for the follow-up reason, because fortune is always in the follow-up, whether it be for customers or distributors. But literally, I'm going back months. Anybody I talk to about the business who's ever been interested, I'm literally sending them this message. I just put it in the chat. I hope I put the right one in there. But literally, I'm just like sending that message to everybody. I'm letting them know, like, oh my gosh, like, and I put in there too, like, there's a $15,000 bonus up for grabs. Like, I feel like that in itself needs to be said more. I'm seeing people are posting about the $69 BBK codes, but remind these people that when they join, not only are they joining for $69, are they getting all these sample packs, but there's a $15,000 bonus that's on the table. Literally, if you get them launched properly, like there's no reason why people, we should be popping diamonds like left and right on this team. Like we need to be sharing that. If there's people on your team who have claimed a bonus, share that. Let people see, like if you claimed a bonus, post about how you claimed the bonus and how it made you feel and how you're helping people on your team do it. And there's people out there that haven't even joined yet. Like, let me help you claim this bonus too. Just get loud. If there's anything I can say, it's get loud. Like that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get loud and let people know like literally what they can have their hands on. And the fact that they can do it for $69 is just insane. So get loud, you guys. Get loud because people want this. You just have to ask. Oh, you're muted.
Awesome. I love that so much, you guys. And then the last thing I wanted to add is that, you know, use a third party. Use your like, you know, if Jennifer is your leader or your diamond leader, like use whoever is like your sponsor, your leader, to get in a three-way message with your person. Okay. If you have somebody and you're like, okay, I don't know what to tell them. They've asked questions. I don't know. A really amazing thing, and I know Veronica just did this. She was like, hey, will you get on a call with me and my potential? So we just got on the phone and I just answered the person's, you know, questions. But it's a third party validation. And so, you know, if you have somebody that is a potential of yours and you're like in that like limbo kind of stuck mode, you know, just say, hey, would you mind getting on the phone with my friend Amanda? She's been in this business for 6 years and I think you would really connect with her. And then, you know, I can help you, or your sponsor can help you, you know, bring them onto your team. And so that is one way. The other way, you guys, is our, oops, let me see if it goes through, our money talk group that we have. Okay, so there's a link right there, but we have a potentials group. So if you have somebody who is a potential and you just say, hey, you know, I want you to like, you know, get more information about this. Here's a link to this group. Just click join and we'll add you in. Or you can just add them in and be like, hey, can I invite you to this group? And then just add them in because that group, you guys, has videos of exactly what we do. But what it does, you guys, there's something about that third party validation. Okay. And what that does is it not only are you giving them the information, but now somebody else that they don't even know is giving them that information. And that's like when it clicks. So we have had so many enrollments just from that page alone. So definitely invite them over. But you guys, we have an amazing opportunity to grow our business with these codes, okay? Utilize them and then teach your teams to do that too. I would say that the biggest thing, and I know Jen can attest to this, is consistency and discipline. Okay, discipline is our word for this year and for our team. And that means that, you know, working this business consistently each day, doing those 5 things, the core 4 and 1 more every day.
Are you hungry for more?
Even those days that we aren't feeling like it, even those days that we are so dang busy, you know, I promise you, when you are planting those seeds and you are sowing your business, you are going to reap so many amazing, you know, rewards. Your business is going to grow. And so, you know, that is, you know, it is that simple, you guys. Like when I was going, like my notes are so simple because that's really what it is. Don't overcomplicate it. Okay. Mm-hmm. So one thing I just want to, you know, close this with is that one, I want to see you guys change that mindset. Okay. You have to believe that you are a crazy, amazing distributor, you know, rock star enroller. that you can do this, that you're worthy of this. Okay. And then 2, just follow those steps that we do, pray about it, you know, post about it, consistency, follow up, all those things that you guys just wrote down. Save those, you guys, because you're going to teach that to your team. Okay. And I know that when you guys come to me and you're like, man, I'm struggling. Those are the things I tell you. Okay. Cause that's just what we do. Okay. Okay. So that we're a little bit over our time. Jen, do you have anything else you want to say, or any questions before we jump off, you guys?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Was this helpful for you all?